Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathy. I am a registered dietitian and yoga teacher, and today I am here to talk about the gray zone of health and wellness. So, what does that mean? The gray zone of health and wellness is this feeling of either transition or it's a feeling of stagnation. I find that most people I work with are in this feeling of stagnation. And it is in this when they're in this gray zone. And what it essentially means is that maybe you've been on a nutrition plan or a workout routine or whatever your kind of health and wellness journey has looked like. You've found something that works for you. Maybe it worked for you back in your 20s or your early 30s, and you just kept up with it and things were going great. And then all of a sudden you start looking back and you're like, wait, it's not doing what it used to do for me. What changed? I didn't change. My routine didn't change, right? Like, what is this? And so this is when you're entering the gray zone. And the gray zone is a time where you're like, man, I don't feel bad. I'm not sick, but I'm also not thriving in the same way I used to or I want to. So let's talk about it. The first thing we're going to talk about is energy drainers. So before you go any further, jump down into the comments and let me know, what is your number one energy drainer that is affecting you right now? I'll wait. Okay, welcome back. So common energy drainers are, number one, doing the same thing over and over again and not changing your routine. But wait. Aren't we told that we're supposed to create routines in order to make them stick and make us do them long term? Yes, but our bodies thrive in balance, in homeostasis, and it wants to always come back to that balance, to that homeostasis. And so what ends up happening is we do the same thing, we eat the same foods, we exercise the same way, but our bodies are aging and they're changing. And what happens is it gets used to that sameness and it likes it. It likes the monotony. But if you want to see changes in your body, whether it's your body composition, the way that you feel, or anything like that, you need to change what you're doing, even if what you're doing is good. Right? It doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't good. It means that it's not serving you anymore. So you need to change it up. So how do we change it up? That is step number 2. We've found out that we're in the gray zone. We now know that we need to change something in order to get out of this gray zone. So how do we change it? There is 1,000,001 ways you could change it. And I can guarantee you that people on the internet are going to tell you that their way is the best way. I'm here to tell you that no one way is the best way. What you have to do is figure out what your baseline is, where you want to go, and the best trajectory on how to get there based on your unique lifestyle. And this is where working with a dietitian or a coach or something along those lines, dietitian for nutrition, first of all, but for the physical exercise part of it, a personal trainer or a coach or something like that is also a really good combination. But that's how you need to work with someone who can get to know you and your lifestyle so that they can give you the type of trajectory that will actually make a difference in your life. Because let's face it, if I tell you to eat more broccoli, but you don't like broccoli, are you going to do it? My guess is probably not. Or you might eat it for a couple days and then you're like, this is awful. I'm never doing this again. Bye. Right? Same goes with exercise. If I tell you that you need to run a 5K in order to meet your goals, but running, not only do you not like it, but it hurts your knees, are you going to do it? I hope not. I really hope that you wouldn't do it just for the sake of your health. So you can find other exercises that give you the same end results, but in a way that suits not only your body, but also your preferences. And this is where qualified wellness practitioners come in hand. So, all of that being said, those are the big ways to get out of the gray area. This gray area is something that so many people are stuck in, so you are not alone here. But the first thing to do is to recognize that you are in a gray area and it's not your fault. It's just a time of doing the same thing over and over again. Number two, or I guess number one, after you've recognized, then you start to realize that you have to make change. It's the only way to get the results that you want is to make changes. And the third thing is to get help from a qualified professional. If it's nutrition that you want to change, work with a dietitian. If it's fitness that you want to change, work with a personal trainer or a coach. If it's your mental health you want to change, work with a therapist, right? There are dedicated professionals who can get to know you and your needs and your lifestyle so that you can make the changes that you want to see in yourself. So if you haven't already, go ahead in the comments and drop down that number one thing that you are stuck in right now. What is your gray area right now? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, I will respond to every single one of them, I promise. But also, if there are enough of them, I will make a follow-up video and start to answer some of those questions and pain points that you are experiencing right now. So please drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll continue making more of these to help you on your nutrition and wellness journey.